Hi, my name is Chris Holland from It Is Written Television. Have you ever experienced something so painful you weren't sure you'd be able to make it through? Have you ever wondered, how can this all be happening to me? Have you ever thought, if God really exists, why would He allow these things to happen? In fact, have you ever said, if God is so good, why would He allow so much suffering and pain? It is a complex question, not easily answered in just a few minutes. But would you be surprised to know that there is someone to blame for all this suffering? And would you be surprised to know that all this suffering and pain is part of the strategic war plan of this being? Yes, that's right, a war plan. Sometime in eternity's past, the Bible doesn't say when. The book of Revelation, the last book of the Bible, in chapter 12, says there was war in heaven. You heard me right, war in heaven. How is that possible, you might ask? The short answer to that long story is that long ago, God made an angel by the name of Lucifer. And according to Ezekiel 28, he was perfect and beautiful and served next to the very throne of God. However, in one of the saddest phrases of the Bible, it says, until iniquity was found in you. Iniquity is another word for sin or disobedience to God. Lucifer, according to Ezekiel 28 and Isaiah 14, became puffed up with pride and wanted to be more important than he really was, and even wanted to have a throne above God Himself. He then rebelled against God's government and actually was able to get 1/3 of the angels to follow him in rebellion. And so there was war. And Lucifer became Satan. His angels became demons, and they were cast out or driven from heaven. And thus was born the author of evil. You know, some might say, well, why didn't God destroy Satan immediately? Well, friend, had He done that, all the beings of the universe would have questioned God's motives, and they would have served Him out of fear instead of love. So God allowed the rebellion of Satan to take its full course so all the universe could see what the government of Satan would look like. And now all the suffering we see around us is a part of the great casualties of the war between Christ and Satan, the war between good and evil. You know, Christ's mission, according to Matthew 18, is to save people. But Satan's plan, according to John 10, is to steal, kill, and destroy. In fact, 1 Peter 5:8 tells us that Satan is seeking whomever he can devour. And Revelation 12 says that he knows his time is short. All the blame for the pain, suffering, and hurt in this world can be squarely placed upon the devil, Satan, the serpent. His governance brings destruction, but God's plan is to bring peace, joy, and happiness. The Bible says that God is bringing a time soon of perfect peace and perfect harmony. Do you want to be a part of God's place of perfect peace and harmony? If you do, I'd invite you to go to our website, itiswrittencanada.ca, and there you can learn more about God's offer of perfect peace and happiness. And there you can click on our YouTube channel and find hundreds of archived programs that will help you find that perfect peace. Or you can sign up for a Bible study. Because friend, remember, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God.